Today I threw away my. Oh man, my glasses are so dirty, crazily dirty. Man, okay, well, hold on a second. Give me a second, man. I just noticed this. All right, give me a second. All right, I'm back. My glasses are still dirty, but not as bad. All right, that'll work. Welcome back, my friends. Okay, so that's enough introduction. Let us get started in reading the Bible. So, today we're going to read the Bible. There was a famine in the land, besides the first famine, and besides the first famine that was in the land, or in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went to Abimelech, king of the Philistines, in Gerar. Ooh, this is interesting. We might have to use the book today. Hold on. I want to know where that is. Where is Gerar? Should have looked this up. Where is it? Wait. Oh, here it is. I'm looking for this book. Sorry. Where do you know where Gerar is? I'm gonna look this up over here. Where is Gerar? See if it'll show up over here. I'm not sure. We're looking for Gerar. I may have to research this some more. Yeah, we got all the 12 tribes: Naphtali, Gad, Zebulun, Benjamin. Alright, where is my favorite tribe? There it is, Judah. Alright, Judah. Alright, well, I don't know where it is exactly, where Gerar. I'll have to look that up. Then the Lord appeared to him and said, "Do not go down to Egypt. Live in the land of which I will tell you. Dwell in this land, for I will be with you and bless you. For you and your descendants I will give all these lands, and I will perform the oath which I swore to Abraham your father, and I will make your descendants multiply as the stars of heaven. I will give to your descendants all these lands in your seed, and in your seed all the nations of the earth shall be blessed." Ooh, verse 4. Okay, sorry, it's bouncing. "Because Abraham obeyed my voice, because and kept my charge my commandments, my statutes, my laws. So Isaac dwelt in Gerar. Dude, that's got to be somewhere. This is the second time. Oh, okay, hold on. I wonder if it shows up over here. No, it doesn't. Nah, it's bothering me. I have to know. Okay, if I find out what it is or where it is, I'll let you guys know. Do you know where it is? The men of the place asked about his wife, and he said, "She is my sister," for he was afraid to say that she is my wife. You know, that's interesting because Abraham had the same exact issue. He was afraid. Wow, 51 people at one time. That's crazy. It's never happened before. Okay, she she is my sister because he thought lest the men of the place kill me for Rebecca because she is beautiful to behold. Of course, if you don't think your wife is beautiful, oh man. Now, it came to pass when he had been there a long time that Abimelech, king of the Philistines, well, dun dun dun, Philistines, looked through a window and saw that there was Isaac showing endearment to Rebekah. Ooh. Then Abimelech called Isaac and said, "Quite obviously, she is your wife. So how could you say she is my sister?" Isaac said to him, "Because I said, lest I die on account of her." Ooh, preserving yourself. So, and Abimelech said, what is it that you have done to us? One of the people might have soon laid with thy wife, and you would have brought guilt on us. So Abimelech charged all his people, saying, "He who touches this man's wife shall surely be put to death." Okay, let's take a break here and look for some things. Like Gerar. Where is it, man? Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can find the beginning here. No! I switched the pages here. Abra. Okay, this is Abraham's journey to Canaan. The Canaanites and the northern kings against the Canaanites. Abraham rescues Lot. Okay. Where Abraham and Sarah are buried in Hebron. Okay, we already got there. Oh, but we're kind of in between here, where Isaac uh, doesn't talk about Isaac. So let's see. Uh, Shechem. I wonder if it shows up with Gerar over here. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing. But it could be close to Philistia. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I found it. Gerar. It's kind of south of Hebron. Right? Oh, wow. Okay. We finally found it. Now I can know. Now I can look up a picture about it later on. Okay. Okay, we're verse. You know what? Let me turn the light on a little bit. Okay. We're actually in the verse. Why is it so dark? Then Isaac departed from there and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar. Now we know where that is. And dwelt there. And Isaac dug wells again the wells of water, which they had dug in the days of Abraham his father. For the Philistines had stopped them up after the death of Abraham. He called upon the names which his father had called them. Also Isaac's servant dug the the valley and found a well of running water there. But the herdsmen of Gerar, oh man, bummer. Okay, the herdsmen of Gerar, ah, they were doing what? Hold on. Quarreled with the Isaac's herdmen, saying, "The water is ours." So he called the name of the well Esek, because they quarreled with him. Then they dug another well, and they quarreled over that one also. So he called its name Sitnah, and he moved from there and dug another well, and they did not quarrel over it. So he called its name Rehoboth, because he said, for now on the Lord hath made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land. Do you think God's made Isaac fruitful in the land? Okay, let's find out. Um, then he went up from from there to Beersheba. Okay, hold on. We can look at that on the map. Okay, Beersheba. So he went from Hebron to Gerar, and from Gerar to Beersheba, and then maybe so on and so forth. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, I lost my place. Where was I? Oh, okay. I I am the God of your father Abraham. Okay, up here. And the Lord appeared unto him the same night, and said, I am the God of your father Abraham. Do not fear, for I am with you. I will bless you. I will multiply your descendants for my servant Abraham's sake. Like for David's sake. When you have a good person, and then that good person, has got some street cred with God. Well, maybe not like that, but anyway, so he built an altar there and called on the name of the Lord, and he pitched his tent there, and there Isaac's servants dug a well, and Abimelech came to him from Gerar to with Huzzath, one of his friends, and Phicol, the commander of his armies. And Isaac said to them, Why have you come to me, since you hate me, and have sent me away from you? But you know what? Even though they don't have the internet, they're noticing this man has a nice startup. Every time he's digging, he's finding water, and that's an important thing to a country, no matter where it is. And so Isaac said, "Why have you come?" Oh yeah, we let's find out. Let's skip down to verse. Well, maybe not really skipping, but verse 28. But they said, "We have certainly seen that the Lord is with you." So we said, "Let there now be an oath us, between you and us. Let us make a covenant with you, that you will do us no harm, since we have not touched you, and since we have done nothing to you but good, and have sent you away in peace. And you are now the blessed of the Lord." Ooh, told you. Even though they didn't have internet. So he made them a feast, and they ate and drank. And they rose up early the morning and swore an oath with one another. And Isaac sent them away. And they departed from him in peace. And it came to pass the same day that Isaac's servant came and told him about the well which they had dug, and said to him, "We have found water." So he called it Shebath. Therefore, the name of the city is Beersheba to this day. When Isaac was 40 years old, he took as wives Judith, the daughter of Abiri the Hittite, and Basmath, the daughter of Elon the Hittite. Wow. And they were a grief of mind to Isaac and Rebekah. He wasn't supposed to do that. Nakal. That means, evil, wicked. It means something else too. Forgot. Nakal. Not right. Right? It's not right. Now it came to pass when Isaac was old and his eyes were so dim that he could not see, that he called Isaac his older, or Esau his older brother, and said to him, "My son." He answered, "Here am I." And then he said, "Behold, now I I am old. I do not know the day of my death. Now therefore, please take your weapons, your quiver, your bow, and go out to the field and hunt game for me, and make me savory foods, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless you before I die." Wait a second, wasn't it supposed to be? You know what? This is the family. This family's kind of. Now, Rebecca was listening when Isaac spoke to Esau, his son. And Esau went to the field to hunt game and to bring it. So Rebekah spoke to Jacob, her son, saying, "Indeed, I heard your father speak to Esau, your brother, say, 'Bring me game and make savory food, that I may eat it and bless you in the presence of the Lord, because my death,'" even though his death was not yet. "Now, therefore, my son, obey my voice according to what I command you. Go now, to the flock and bring me there 2 choice kids of the goats, and I will make savory food. Savory food. Now I lost my. Wait, okay. Rose, how you doing, Rose? Thumbs up to you also. Okay. Do you understand the language that I'm speaking? Go now uh, to the flock and bring me from the 2 choice kids of the goats, and I will make savory food from them and your father, such as he loves, and you will take it to him, to your father, and that he may eat it, and that he may bless you before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, look at Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth skinned man. Perhaps my father will fill me, and I shall seem to be a deceiver to him, and shall bring a curse on myself and not a blessing. See, that's important. Okay. But his mother said to him, let your curse be upon me, my son. Oh no. See, that's not good either. And there was some type of curse that did happen to his mom. I guess. Well, no. You know what? I'm gonna move it back a little bit. My back is hurting. Yeah, hairy equals holy. Okay, but his mother said to him, let your curse be upon me, my son, and obey my voice, and go and get them for me. And he went and got them and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory food, such as his father loved. Then Rebekah told the took the choice clothes of his elder son Esau, which were with her in the house, and he put them on Jacob, her younger son, and she put the skins of the kid and a goat on his hands and on the smooth part of his neck. Here, sorry. Then he gave the savory food and the bread which she prepared into the hand of her son Jacob. So he went to his father and said, my father. And he said, here am I. Who are you, my son? Already kind of. Jacob said to his father, I am Esau. See, he deceived. Your firstborn. I have done as you have told me. Please sit, please arise, sit and eat my game, that your soul may bless me. But Isaac said to his son, how is it that you have found it so quickly, my son? And he said, because the Lord your God provided it to me. Isaac said to Jacob, please come near, that I may feel you, my son, whether you are really my son Esau or not. So Jacob went near to Isaac, his father, and he felt him and said, "The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau." And he did not recognize him because his hands were hairy like his brothers. Esau's hands, uh, like his brother Esau's hands, so he blessed him anyway, even though he wasn't sure. Let's continue. Then he said, "Are you really my son Esau?" See, he kept questioning about this. He said, "I am." He said, "Bring it near to me, and I will eat it. I will eat of my son's game, so that my soul may bless you." So he brought it near to him, and he ate it, and brought him wine, and he drank it. Then his father Isaac said to him, "Come near now, and kiss me, my son." And he came near and kissed him. And he uh, came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his clothing, and blessed him, and said, here we go. "Surely the smell of my son is like the smell of the field which the Lord has blessed. Therefore, may God give you the dew of heaven, of the fatness of the earth, and plenty of grain and wine." Okay, dude, we're almost there. Okay, let's read this real quick, this bottom section here. When Rebecca was having difficulty with her pregnancy, she asked, "Lord, what is happening?" And the Lord responded, "There are two nations in your womb. They are different from each other, and the older shall serve the younger." And that was Lord's sovereignty, the Lord's sovereign declaration. Isaac favored Esau and was trying to change that which God had declared. He was going to put the blessing upon Esau and made Jacob, the younger brother, serve him. Isaac was acting after the flesh. And you know what? Jacob was too, and so was Esau. They were all, I mean, the whole family. Yet God wanted to bless them anyway. Can you see that? Alright. Alright. We are not even quite done here, so let me try to read faster. "Let peoples serve you, the nations bow down to you. Be master over your brethren, and let your mother's sons bow down. Cursed be everyone who curses you, and blessed be those who bless you." Esau's lost hope. Okay, now it happened as soon as Isaac had finished blessing Jacob, and Jacob had scarcely gone out of the presence of Esau his father, that Esau his brother came in from hunting. He also had made a savory food and brought it to his father, and said to his father, "Let my father arise and eat his son's game." that your soul may bless me. He's trying to buy the blessing of God, even though God already have a plan to bless only one person. He's trying to, like the Simon, he's trying to buy the blessing. You can't do that. Just like Simon tried to buy the blessing, right in the book of Acts. Maybe we'll go look at that afterwards. Okay? And his father Isaac said to him, "Who are you?" "And I am your son, your firstborn, Esau." Then Isaac trembled exceedingly and said, "Who? Where is the one who hunted game and brought it to me? I ate all of it before you came, and I have blessed him, and indeed he shall be blessed." Woo! When Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with an exceeding great and bitter cry, and said to his father, "Bless me! Bless me also, my father!" But he said, "Your brother came with deceit and has taken away your blessing." And Esau said, "Is he not rightly named Jacob? Aha, hill catcher, right? For he had supplanted me these 2 times and took away my birthright. And now he had taken away my blessing? Oh, I'm going to kill him." Oh, you don't even know. Yeah, eventually he will get to that thought and entertain that thought. And he said, "Have you not reserved a blessing for me?" Then Isaac answered and said to Esau, "Indeed, I have made him your master and all his brethren. I have given to him as servants with grain and wine. I have sustained him. And uh, hold on. What shall I do for you, my son?" And Esau said to his father, "Have you only one blessing, my father? Bless me also, O my father." Ah! And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. "Oh no! I lost the birthright." Well, you gave it away for food anyway. This whole thing has been about food, huh? Make me the best food. Make me my favorite food. The blessing is not dependent on, should not be dependent on food, right? Even though they do a lot of that. Okay. Be His father answered and said to him, "Behold, your dwelling shall be of the fatness of the earth, and your dew of the heaven from above. By your sword shall you live, and you shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you become restless, that you shall break his yoke off, that you shall break his yoke from your neck." Okay, I don't know. That hmm. The burden, right? He's gonna try to eliminate Esau or Jacob. Hmm. I think so. He tried to send like 400 troops. Remember, what do you call it? Abraham only sent 318 troops, and he sent like almost 400 and something. Okay, so Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will kill my brother Jacob. You know what? But his brother Jacob is supposed to rule over him in a way. That's what God said in the blessing here. Or Esau. Or not Esau. Isaac. Okay, and the words of Esau, her older sons, were told to Rebekah, so she sent and called Jacob, her son, her younger son, and said to him, "Surely your brother Esau comforts himself concerning you by intending to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice. Arise, flee to my brother Laban." We're almost there. I know this is a long chapters, yeah. Well, it is the Old Testament. They have some long ones. In Haran, and stay with him a few days until your brother's fury turns away, until your brother's anger turns away from you, and he forgets what you have done to him. Then I will send you and bring you from there. Why should I be bereaved also of you, both in one day? But, this is that curse that you brought upon yourself, Rebecca. And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob takes a wife of the daughters of Heth like these who are the daughters of the land, what good will my life be to me? And you know what? He never really sees his mom ever again, by the way. Alright. I think we'll stop here and then we will pick it up next time. Wait, what time is it? Yeah, dude, I gotta go. Okay, this is I've been, oh yeah, so let's look at the, um, actual, the book of Acts real quick. What chapter was that? Acts chapter, okay, I think it was in Acts chapter 9 or something. Uh, Maybe it's 11. So just preaching in Cornelius' household. We find chapter 11 then. Okay, I don't know. Can't find it. Dude, not tired, but can't find it. I'm sorry. It's somewhere. God bless you, and you may have a good night.